I just woke up. I slept for about 10 hours, so I should be pretty well rested today, but I'm still gonna have my morning cup of coffee. And what better view to have it than the mountains, the trees, the lake, the sounds of the birds and the geese. I guess geese are birds, but yeah, second beer cup. I should figure out what all that means. Cheers, boy. Don't be rude. Are you drinking coffee?
The nail, yeah.
Where'd you get them horseshoes, Sam?
The pile of all the rusty ones.
Ah. Come on, buddy.
Those counts. Yeah. Luckily, we have more.
All right, day 2. On our way to do some fishing, and got a lot of miles between where we are and where we're fishing, so gonna get to it and hopefully keep up a good pace. Cannot beat that. We're a few miles in on day 2, walking along Big Salmon Lake in all its beauty, and figured I just wanted to explain a little bit about what I meant when I said this trip means a lot to me and my brother and my dad. And that's because my grandfather, my father's father, Carl, was a true outdoorsman. He came out into the same wilderness and probably walked the same trail many times. He's been taking treks like this ever since he was literally a little boy. 11 or 12, doing solo week-long excursions by himself. It blows my mind. So I know I want to do this, and I don't want to speak for Sam, but I'm pretty sure he feels the same way, that, doing something like this makes us feel a little bit closer to him. And unfortunately, he passed away before I was ever able to get out into the wilderness, or out here into the bob, as he called it. And so this is really special for me, and just to be able to be out here with my brother and my dad. Doing special things with family is something that, means more to me than anything else. And my heart is very full being out here, even though my my feet may be aching. It's easy to look past that when you're able to take in everything around you and really feel like you have family members that are no longer with you there in spirit. So we're doing this. We'll be thinking about him every step of the way. Cheers. Actually, much warmer than the river water.
It was sitting.
We are 4 or 5 miles into the lake, and we're hoping we only have about 1.5 to 2 miles to the place that's supposed to be really good fishing, really good trout fishing. So we all brought our Tenkara Japanese fly rods, which are just the easiest for people who don't know what they're doing. No reels, just a stick and a line, and hopefully we'll pull out some monster trout and have a good meal. But either way, it'll be a good time, and we're making good time. So Cheers to that. So we have reached our destination. We passed somebody along the way that said this spot was good for hammering the fish, so that's what we're gonna do. And if we catch one, we're gonna cook it and we're gonna eat it. So I'm pretty hungry, so I could use a fish or two, and we'll see what happens. Walking up to the water, this is what I find. Nice skull and crossbones for our afternoon. It's gotta be good luck. What do you boys think?
I mean,
We're not here at sundown.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it means good luck. I think that means death to the fish. But, you know, rest in peace, buddy. Trusty Tankara. That should hold. I'm going to catch a fish in this water. And I hope there's no real fishermen out there judging me. I am not a real fisherman and do not claim to be, and I have tangled up my line immediately. Yep. Ooh, and the water is nice and cold. Whee! I will never claim to know anything about fishing or how to fish. I am just going to do what feels right and hope I catch something, even a baby, make me feel real good and fuzzy inside. Make my grandpa proud. So I'm using for anybody who knows zero about fishing, like I pretty much do, this is a wet fly, which means it's used on a fly fishing rod, but it is supposed to look like a nymph or like a bug that's submerged in the water. So it's not supposed to float on the top. I think my dad and my brother are using traditional wet or dry flies, but again, what do I know? I got a fish! I got a fish! Holy shit! Guys! Woo! I'm trying to get, oh, I lost my shoe though! I lost my shoe! I lost my shoe! Lost my shoe, but got a fish. Well, that's a real stupid oh my god. You bastard. You bastard. Woo! Got so excited I lost my damn shoe.
Can you make
Nice skull and crossbones for our afternoon. It's gotta be good luck. What do you boys think?
All right. Well, got me a fish, lost me a shoe. I guess that's karma for you, but we're definitely gonna eat this bad boy, so hope she tastes good. Very bittersweet. Caught the fish, lost the shoe. So I'm gonna have some fresh protein, but every river crossing from here out is gonna really suck. I can't really be out in this river without shoes. It's really painful. You keep sliding around and smacking your feet into rocks. My feet are already pretty beat up from the miles. But hey, I said I was gonna catch a fish and I caught a pretty beautiful fish here. Get another look at her. I mean, not the biggest fish in the world, but that'll do for a little snack. So that one's for you, Grandpa. All right. Looks like we made a bit of a mess of the fillets, but they will work. I'm gonna cook them up. We're gonna eat them. Damn it, lost a shoe for it. Might as well get some protein out of the deal. We got no butter. We got no sauce, but we got heat. We got fish, baby. This smells good, let me tell you. Damn, it smells good. All right. Our little fish is cooked up. We'll give her a bite and see what we're working with.
Don't lie.
Could use some salt, some pepper. But shit, if I was really hungry, tell you what, boy, you want some? Come here. That's the freshest fish I've ever eaten in my life. Yep. Tell you what, nice little river trout.
What kind of trout was it?
I have no idea. It was food though, I'll tell you. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, give it a taste. What do you think?
That was recognizably Rocky Mountain trout.
There we go, baby. Hi, Papa. Fishy, huh?
Tastes like fish, yeah.
It do.
Does not taste like chicken though.
Success. Somewhat. Lost a shoe, but oh, I really wish I didn't lose that shoe, but gained the story, I suppose. I traded the great river, one of my necessary shoes for one of its bounty, and there we are. Now it's time to hike back to camp with all of our blisters and bruises. So let's get it. Finished eating the fish, cleaned it up, headed back to camp. Oh, I feel like a real dumbass for losing my shoe. I got so excited, lost my footing. It is hard to walk around on those stones out there. I had no idea. And I didn't have shoes that were fitting for water fishing. Water fishing, that's stupid. For fishing in the river, wading into the water. So, learn that lesson. I will not lose another shoe in a river for as long as I live. So, right there on the branch is what's called a grouse, or a fool hen. And they call them that because they are very dumb. This little guy, and probably, I don't know if you could see him behind the bushes there now, let me walk up almost a foot away from him before he flew away. And he only flew about 10 feet from me, so if I had been paying attention, I'd have been able to catch me up a grouse for dinner, but probably would have fucking lost my other shoe or something, but it would have been worth a trot. Well, I wish I had turned my camera on 4 seconds before. Oh, there he is. You see that puddle right there is a beaver. We heard him smacking his tail on the water and diving down a couple times. I love seeing the wildlife out here. So way out in the distance there along the top of the ridge line is what's called the Chinese Wall, which is I guess a staple of the Bob Marshall Wilderness. Much too far for us to mess around with on our trip, but beautiful nonetheless. Pretty cool to see it from here. Oh man, really makes you feel like you're on top of the world. So windy right now, feels so good. Oh, it's hot. It's hot and that wind feels nice. So, as I walk through the wilderness here, and it's so quiet. All I can hear is the breeze every now and then. I don't even hear any birds at this time of day. I can't help but reflect and think about, you know, what brought me out here and recent events in my life. And for those of you who know me, know that I recently, a few weeks ago, just quit my 9-to-5 job, my stable program manager position at a nonprofit right before the impending recession, and well, I did that because I was deeply, deeply unhappy. And I had been unhappy for a really long time. And the thing that stopped me from leaving that job earlier than I did was fear. And not just fear of, you know, not having the salary job or the stable check coming in, but fear of what people might think, fear of what my friends and family might think even. And it took me, you know, having to quit that job and essentially start working full-time again in the service industry at a restaurant job that I love deeply and have a lot of fun doing. You know, it took me to do that to realize that my friends and family wouldn't care, and they didn't care. And they supported me and they showed me a lot of love. And you know, I felt that same thing, you know, starting this YouTube channel or this documenting my journeys. You know, I have wanted to do this for a really long time, and I didn't because I was worried about what my friends, my family might think, and even more than that, the people that I don't even really know that well or care about might think. You know, oh, who does he think he is starting a YouTube channel? Who does he think's gonna watch that? He thinks, you know, what a loser that guy is. And that's honestly what I thought. And I realized sometimes you just have to do things for yourself and push past that fear of judgment, and even the fear of failure, you know. And that job I was talking about, I have been unhappy for a really, really long time, and it put me in a really dark place that I hadn't been in for many, many years. And this is certainly not a speech to tell people to quit your jobs if you hate your job. It's definitely not what I'm saying. I know that's what I had to do for my own happiness. And it, you know, is going to allow me to have the flexibility to come out on trips like this and do what really does make me happy and push past my comfort zones and have really special experiences with the people I love, which is what I'm doing right now. So that's pretty much it. That's what I've been thinking about as I walk these miles here in silence, a little ahead of my party. They'll catch up to me at the next river crossing here, but I just want to say to anybody watching this who is a friend, family member, loved one of mine, or anyone who's ever shown me any love or support, how deeply, deeply thankful I am, and how much I, you know, love and appreciate all of you. It means the world to me, and I really hope I'll be able to show that same love and support right back to you. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say, and it's really easy to think with a clear head surrounded by all this. I mean, my God. Cheers. Straight ahead, there's a little deer drinking out of the water over there. Oh, what it would be to be a deer living in this. What a life. Back at camp. Tonight I want to make a nice campfire, and we deserve the relaxation, so we're gonna start a fire, eat some food, and go right to sleep.
Ladies and gentlemen, if your urine is dark yellow, or a darker shade of yellow, and pale yellow, drink water. The more you know.
If your pee is cold,
You had
you
too
have
much
some
to drink.
problems.
So if you
Definitely
know-
drink too much water.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've never had clear, just
Really?
from, not just from like drinking water, no.
Really?
If you drink beer, that will happen, I think, but not like,
Really?
no, it definitely does, yeah, 100%.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just like, you can definitely get it from drinking water.
No, you can't. I have tried.
Then on days I work out and work, I drink like average 5 liters of water. And
Alright.
my
It's this kind of bonding that you just don't get.
Yeah.
in civil.